Welcome back, everybody. It's another episode of Sound Family Dwelling. I'm your co-host, Chris Angel, here with your host, Mark Jacobson.
Hello, everybody, and hello, Chris, again.
Hello.
Good
Back for part two. We're doing part two here on the overlooked things that buyers overlook when buying a home.
Yeah. So last time we talked about a few of them, and then there's a bunch more. And again, if anybody would like to get the list from me, just send me an email at soundfamilydwelling@gmail.com.
Nice.
And I'd be happy to send it to you. Anyway.
Yeah.
So why don't we just continue on here, Chris?
I love it.
Go to the next one.
Yep. What's the next one?
Next one. We kind of alluded to the utility room in the last episode, but
yeah,
where are the utility hookups?
Yep.
Where are they? Make sure you pay attention to this. Are they in a dedicated room? Mm-hmm. Are they in the basement, in the kitchen?
Yeah.
The older homes have you seen where there's, you've got your kitchen, you're making your food, and just on the other side of the counter, there's a washer and dryer.
Yep.
So anyway, they could be in the garage.
Mm-hmm.
You want to know, are they in the same floor as the bedrooms? That can be a big selling point for a lot of homes, for a lot of people.
Right.
Just make a note of where your clothes will be washed. A lot of people don't really think about that when they're going through, and all of a sudden they bought the home and they're like, oh man, you got to go all the way to the basement,
right.
And I have to go outside to get there.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Or to the garage that's detached,
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, we're gonna have to build a breezeway over to the garage now.
Yeah,
it's
good point.
be a few $1,000s more. So anyway, just things that you should notice to save yourself on expenses. Another one on the exterior of the home is the roof. I don't want to talk about necessarily the condition of the roof that an inspector is going to check out.
Yeah.
But for you as a home buyer, you can just go outside and just take a look at the general cleanliness of the roof.
Right.
Is there moss?
Mm-hmm.
What is the south facing part of the roof and the north facing part? Here in the northern hemisphere, that's going to tell you where you're going to have more moisture problems, possibly. Are there leaves up there, needles? And trees, are there trees overhead? So trees we love trees, right? Yep. They provide shade, they provide some safety, but they can wreak havoc on a roof. Mm-hmm. So check out what trees are looming over your roof. And they don't necessarily even have to be directly over the roof. They could be, really tall trees even if they're 10, 15 feet away.
Yeah,
that wind's going to blow stuff off the trees onto your roof. So
I remember too, and I don't know if this is in your list of that, but chimneys, coming out of roofs.
Yep.
I can remember in North Tacoma, there were some houses, just the tuck point, the filling. What do you call that? Tuck point, the grout,
Yeah. I'm not a roof expert, so
I'm totally missing it right now. I can't even think of it. But like it was.
Are you talking about the flashing?
It was between the bricks. It was all wind worn, right? And you could see it from the street how much gap there was between the bricks and how worn out all that grout type stuff was. But anyway, that's connected to the roof, and that made me think of that. Don't know if that's on the list or not, but
I mean, siding is part of it too. One thing that I've got listed here is the foundation and siding.
Yep.
You should look for stuff like that. Look for cracks, water stains. Is there vegetation next to or on the foundation or siding?
Yeah.
What problems can vegetation cause?
Right.
Well, it can cause crack. If it grows too close into the foundation, that can cause a crack itself.
Right.
But mostly what vegetation is going to do is it's going to bring pests into your home that you don't necessarily want. So anyway, check out the foundation and the siding. And look for things like that.
I was going to say, like in the Northwest, it's not uncommon to see ivy or different things trellised up a house. It's so interesting because it's like part of that, people do that on purpose to make it look a certain way, but that's also can be a problem when like you said, for pests or water or whatever, right?
Yeah, it can, so just
I
make
always
sure
wondered
you
that.
know what you're getting into,
Yeah,
you know.
got it.
Things crawl, little creepy things and sort of bigger crawly things go right up that ivy.
Yeah,
So,
right.
Anyway, back to the trees.
Yeah.
Just
Mm-hmm.
one thing that people don't really pay attention to are the neighbors' trees. Are they encroaching over on your property at all?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's going to be something that you're going to have to deal with. You might have to deal with a neighbor on that. You're going to have to clean up the leaves.
I have that right now. We have a locust tree in our backyard that if it wasn't there, we'd be staring right into our neighbor's window and them into ours.
Yeah.
And so it's good for shade, but it's great for privacy. And in the last, every year it just keeps, I think it's maybe a lichen or a moss or some sort of a fungus that's slowly killing branches.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I got to talk to my neighbor because we both benefit from this tree, living and being here. So
sure.
I mean, I never would have thought of that. Oh, let me look at the tree and does it have dead limbs on it?
Right.
Anyway.
So,
trees, yeah.
So there's that, yeah. Next thing, ingress and egress.
Mm-hmm.
So how you get in and out of the property and the structures on the property. What are all the entry and exit ways to the property, to your house, your garage? Are they visible? Are they well lit? Are they safe? Some homes could be on a bit of a thoroughfare. So do you have good access in and out? Is there plenty of visibility to the oncoming cars getting out of your driveway or off your property? The entryways into your home, again, are they visible? Are they well lit? Are they safe? Are any of them in sort of hidden areas where there might be somebody that could hide there? Anyway, just check all those things out.
Yeah.
And the last one I want to talk about today, Chris, are the windows. Are they single pane? Are they double pane? How do they open? A lot of people just look at, when they are looking at windows, they do say, well, are they single pane or double pane? But they don't check out how the windows open. Do they slide up? Do they slide down? Do they open out?
Right.
Are there screens?
Are they stuck?
Are they stuck? Yeah. And for people, especially that have little kids, are they safe? Right? Are they? Would a child be able to accidentally fall out of a window by the way it opens, or something like that? Again, these things can be remedied and fixed, but you should know what you're getting into, so you'd know what you're going to have to do in both the near term and the short term.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I love it. It's so interesting when there's so much more to buying a house or evaluating a property than going through and just going, does it feel good?
Yeah. Yep.
So
anyway, if anybody has any questions about this or want to get the list, send me an email, soundfamilydwelling@gmail.com.
Yeah.
There's other things too. And if you have an idea out there, say, hey, well, we bought our house and we didn't realize this, let me know. We'll add it to the list.
Yeah.
I'll give you a brownie point for it too.
Nah, brownie points. I like it. Awesome, Mark. Thanks for another great episode of Sound Family Dwelling. Again, if you guys want the list, go to soundfamilydwelling@gmail.com. Email Mark and he'll send it out to you. Mark, great times. We'll catch you in the next episode.
All right. Thank you, Chris.